Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Hodora, and we're gonna try to finish the 2.2 story today. That's why I start this stream quite early. I don't know how long is left, but just to be safe, I'm gonna start early and try to finish the stream right away. Not right away, I mean today. And if we have enough, what do you call? Stellar Jet, I might try to roll for Robin. I don't care if I get her or not, but all my friends want me to roll for Robin, so I will roll for Robin. And we will see how it will go, alright?
Ready? I am gradually getting used to this. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
Oh, did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding with all sorts of high-level shenanigans. Last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle. Suddenly, he hears heavy footsteps coming from the hallway. Malevolent mischief makers have broken into his home. But brave Hanu won't go down without a fight. He instantly sprints for the storage room, ready for a do-or-die showdown against the baddies.
But we still don't have any weapons in hand.
Guess what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just
Bazooka.
so happens to be in that storage room. So get a move on.
What a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
I don't think your armor is suitable for the movie Firefly. That is quite overkill, you know.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right?
Over there, huh? Okay, we have to go around and round and round we go. Oh, not this way.
He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here.
Yeah, run, 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 run. Now, what do we do?
Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies.
Let's
This thing feels
deal
just
with
like
that
the
thing
sewing locust
first.
too.
And we can grab some ammo. Can I shake my target? Yeah, that one. Thank you. Now we have 2 ammo. Unless I don't need to use them anymore.
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire.
Oh, easy. Right. I haven't taken the ammo yet. Oh. Oh.
Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now.
Yeah. I have 5 ammo now. Alright. Aw, I thought it's gonna splash to the other guy too. Well. Is that all?
That should be all of them, right?
Oh my! Hanu is on a streak! Everyone! The stage is complete! Quickly! Head through the TV to the next stage!
Alright. And I'm sorry for last time that I end the stream mid-mission. I can't take it. I'm old, guy. I am old. I can't stay up for too late and my brain gonna stop working. I got really sleepy last stream.
Well, that's
Sorry about that.
But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
Let it go. You have armor.
Never mind. Let's hurry over to the next stage.
Ooh. Eh. So ugly. Hmm? Oh, it's down below. Right. I don't see that. Maybe I have to come back next time. Well. And if we end this early, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just run around the city and unlock every chest because we got Nambi with us now. One of the reasons I want Topaz and Nambi so much.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar.
Mm-hmm.
In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
After fight? Alright.
Welcome to the 33rd Scorch Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, Superstar Showdown.
Okay. I wonder if Marsh and Himeko success reaching this stage. We have Arena 2, Arena 1, Superstar Showdown. What the difference? Yeah, you're not gonna tell difference, so let's blue or purple. Let's shoot purple. Why are you here?
No way, I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Here's someone we never met on the story before. We just met on the passing by, right? Hello. No voice? Oh, come on, disappointed. I never thought I would see you again in such a turbulent time, my kind faces.
Are you a knight of beauty?
Is my game box or is there already no voices? Okay, let me search on internet. A moment. Okay, Star Rail, Argentine voice in 2.2. Oh, it's bug? Really? Oh, come on. So it's only bug in English, I think. How am I gonna fix this? Man, this suck. Why? Hoyo, why? Why did you let this go through?
That's right. This magnificent dream is built upon the Stellaron and the countless sacrifices of many people.
Encounter divided, sir. I want really so. Yeah, let's tell the truth.
If I'm not wrong, the Knights of Beauty also received an invitation from the Watchmaker, right?
When will this be fixed? Man, this sucks so much.
Actually, we've already met the Watchmaker.
Rooney, welcome. This is really early for you. Are you sure you should be up right now? Anyway, how is your hypothermia going? Are you feel better now?
Thank you, Knight of Beauty.
Yeah, sadly we encountered the
We don't
bugs
have much
right
time
now
left.
that Argentine doesn't have any voice lines speak. So we just have to
In
read,
that
sadly.
case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent.
Yeah, I searched internet and they say that other language is fine, only English have the bug. Well, let's do some good deed, right? Where is it? There should be some report, right? No? Bug report. Okay. Argentine voice doesn't play. Voice line. During the 2.2 story quests, please fix quickly and give me more jade. My day is really good. No, it's quite surprising that suddenly, well, maybe because the temperature is too high, but the transformer at near my store exploded. So we gotta back out at our store. That's why I had to go home early. And that's why we are here right now. How about you? How's your day? Are you feeling better now, Rooney? Now what?
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on
They call us Galactic Baseballer.
champions. We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival. Let's give a round.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers,
Why are you
extend my
here?
sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
What are you doing here?
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
I don't know, why are you asking me? It's not something you have to decide for Arthur, right?
That's not the point! Don't let him mislead you!
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Are we fighting? Not
You
yet.
mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master.
Hello.
Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed
Oh no, they doesn't know Dream Master is behind all this.
The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
You.
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this Nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, It's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Sunday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I don't trust this guy.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood.
It's
Question.
well got control now.
Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Oh, okay, they use the power
Do you
of
love
harmony
your
again
god
here.
as you do
Okay.
yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced.
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Shipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos.
Oh, we
Their
got some big
followers
backstory
formed
now.
the Beyond
That's
the
it.
Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang. Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Oh no.
So this is how it is.
That's Robin and Sunday would know about this.
Grand cause, Sunday. Please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
Okay, so Sunday is bad, as I expected.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this.
Yay! Sunday
It's
is
a pity
bad.
things have
Just as
turned
I
out this way.
expected. I not feel.
So, this is the true reason
I feel good
can't
now
sing?
to beat him up. I
The
feel really
shadow
good.
that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our
I already
ideal
know he is
paradise
bad since what he
could
did
not have
to
been crafted by
Aventurine.
Sheepay. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Ah.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we?
Oh, we already go past that
Your efforts for the
point.
justice
Chicken
of
wing boy.
Penacony are evident to everyone and have been widely observed.
Yeah, stop beating around the bush and get to the point.
Patience is a virtue. However,
You
I won't
doesn't
hold it
deserve my
against you.
patience.
On the contrary,
You doesn't deserve
I'm
anything.
here to make my
Not even your
intentions
sister.
clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe
Where is the
have
IPC right
witnessed
now?
far
Isn't
too
their
much
fleet gonna
innocent
come here
bloodshed.
soon?
The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe.
The more I listen, the more I don't like you. Please stop talking.
So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
You
Did you
imprison
do the
us.
same to Welt?
It's a tuning process, stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you.
Have I experienced it before?
Now,
When?
everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here.
Can I skip this part?
point
I'm not
on,
interested in
You
his
will witness the numerous
story at
decisions
all.
I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young.
Yeah, we know about this already.
We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in later on. Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub. Probably abandoned by its parents, we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity.
But that is nature.
It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood
Can't
no
save
chance of
everyone and
surviving
everything.
until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all.
Oh, I have to
Faced with
choose?
this
Okay, I'm gonna do
situation,
better than you then.
What choice would you make? Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Oh, you only give me two choices. I'm gonna choose this one. Nature is not something we have to take care. It's the survival. If they can't survive, then they can't survive. We can't do anything about that. The more
Since
we
you've
do
made
this
up your
thing,
mind,
the more depressed we
allow me
will
to
will
reveal
be.
what fate this choice will bring to the fledgling.
it might die,
From what I've observed,
but that
there are at least 3
not something
predators
we
in
need
that
to
yard that prey on small birds.
we consider
The
about.
Bossical scorpion, Asdana wolverine, and the Huntington winged snake.
It just become the food
Even
of
if they shy
other
away
being
from
in the
humans,
nature.
these
It's
animals
all
are
the same
still
thing,
mere
right?
apex predators in a fenced location like a yard. In such a location, only one fate awaits that little Charmony dove. A painful death. As for the choice you made,
And
I am
since
deeply
it's a
sorry.
baby bird, it shouldn't have any consciousness to know what's
Let us
gonna happen
advance to the
next.
second
So
decision. This time,
there is not gonna be that
it's
much
the
pain.
story
You
of a
just
dream chaser.
the fact that he talking about painful death, that means he projecting
This
himself
story
into the
happened
bird,
when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia,
which is a really bad
a
thing to do.
position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences.
Of course. You say you want to be the order, but
I'll
you don't
tell you
follow,
the
even
outcome soon.
follow the rule
For now,
and
I'd
bend
like
it
you all to
for
make a choice.
your own sympathy.
Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
I wonder why do you choose that part? Why do you choose that choice when you believe in order? Or will you... Okay.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic.
This
Say he
question
never
is
gets caught.
pointless if you're
He would
gonna
only
just
die from delirium. The
question
methods
it
with which
and
illegal
answer it by
stowaways
yourself.
enter dreams are
Formally your
unorthodox.
point of view.
Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream. Should he be apprehended? Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies.
Huh. It's
Next
like
comes
say
the
that
third and final decision.
you are wrong, but I understand.
And the story this time
What
is
makes
my own.
you to be the righteous one, huh?
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream
And
Master.
don't take me
And
wrong, I
as
enjoy
per
the story
which
so far.
we had a
The fact
private
that this part
conversation.
annoy me make tell you the
What
guy that
surprised
I
me
invest
was
in
that
the
Dream
story and
Master
I
had
hate
only
this guy
come to
so
deliver
much.
a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister. The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels, nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She
That's
personally
quite
made for the front lines.
really kind of Robin.
She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should
Is this
probably be recovering
when
in the
she lost her
hospital.
voice?
By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences.
I don't think
Because this
any of
is
the
merely a
choice
figment of
earlier have any
imagination,
consequences.
a
It's just the
nightmare
thing happened
that
in the
has haunted
past.
me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Yes? Why not? She still can't talk because of the power of harmony, right?
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way.
Why this guy so
and even despair
coward
set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Yeah, you can't be more sad than Firefly
Good
Sunday.
question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be
You
the
just
face of the new
lazy.
world.
You
Idyllic,
seeking dormancy
eternal,
right now.
peaceful days. And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana. Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations.
If you wanna rest
There
by
would be no
yourself,
need to bear the hardships of reality.
and then got
Only
back
in
up.
this way
Not just rest for
can humanity
eternity.
face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit. Living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
Oh. Don't get pulled by him.
Sounds like a flawless theory.
Don't get gaslighted by them, by
What
him.
is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream.
Just a
Stepping
dream.
into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
Yeah.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness.
This
If the
is
physical is
another
the root of
level of
spiritual
delusional
suffering,
right now. I
it
have
is
to
only
tell you,
logical that we defeat
this is not a good thing to believe in.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them.
Alright, Firefly say the same thing as Robin said to him
It is an
earlier.
escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in
It's
everyone's
okay to
hearts.
escape, but
Don't
it's
you
not
agree,
okay
Miss
to continue
Firefly?
escaping forever.
And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism.
Really?
Yet you express compassion for all.
You give
Even
him
when
too
your
much
heart
credit,
pities them.
Firefly.
But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape
guy is just a madman.
may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak?
Yeah. Who are you to label other people?
Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Dream is empty. Right, that's what Mikhail showed us. Dream is just empty.
What is this place?
Misha?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this place?
Welcome back,
It's
Looney.
the realm
Welcome
within a
back.
dream bubble.
We are in a
This
really
was left to
interesting
the
part
Astral
right now.
Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely
We now know
empty.
that
Dr.
Sunday
Edward from
is
the Dreamscape sales
a madman
store told me that dreams are formed
who
from
have a
memories,
really
and a
skewed
dream
view
bubble
of
can't take
human
shape if
life.
its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
Also, he want to build a dreamland for everyone by
don't know
putting
much
everyone
about
to
dream
sleep
bubbles,
and
but
never
if you wanna figure out what
wake
this
up
mansion
ever
is,
again.
I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you.
In the belief that the dream is the best way to
Still
live
don't get it.
for people
Why
who
was you
struggle
so
in
sure that
life.
Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
Yeah, and feel a bit nostalgic, right?
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far,
indeed.
it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way? I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Okay.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door?
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while.
Oh, interesting.
If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood.
Don't worry, Looney, don't worry.
And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading
If you
out all
want, you
the
can
toys
watch
from
the
box on
wordless.
floor and making up stories
Don't
for
be annoyed by your
each other.
internet.
Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. Don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Okay, this is a fireplace, right?
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence.
Really? Is that name a common name?
Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become
Is there
a
a
great
sea on
adventurer, just
Penacony?
like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey, and it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Huh?
Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
Oh no. Oh, this room.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's That's a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
Maybe. Or maybe his memory is not reliable.
Water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
I heard a whale. Oh.
The water resembles a precious jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook.
Oh.
He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Don't sigh or you will start getting gray hair. Like me.
Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life.
Yeah.
With no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Alright, let's go then.
Share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It
Will you
was
come
in
back?
that room that I saw him the the last time.
We've overcome so many challenges, so many times.
Aww. Oh, I can't do it.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage.
Aww.
I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
Oh, what sound?
What sound?
Oh.
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars.
Oh,
He
that's
spoke of a
us,
train
right?
that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Is that why we meet each other?
I think I can still find the way we took back then.
But you still don't... not answering.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to
Who
find the
put
exit.
Trailblazer
But
inside this
where can
dream?
we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Hey, the shape seems to
Ah.
match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Okay. Alright, what's gonna happen?
This is it. This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair
Walter?
clockwork
Who
in
is that?
gears, out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror. In search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Good.
Wait. Why does it
Now
feel like
time to
everyone else
teach
knows
Matt how to
something I
recall
don't?
the memory, right? Yeah, you're the only one still in the dark.
March, do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Oh, really?
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
Oh.
But Misha
okay.
can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together.
This is the clock
But
that
Misha hasn't
Mikhail
started
left
the way of the
behind.
Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme.
Oh.
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside
It's not run
ran
away. That is not a good word.
The whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self.
Oh.
Please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha.
Aww.
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure
Yeah, we saw his
is
body.
no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations.
Aww.
However,
He somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Okay, at least we figure everything out.
Because he was born with a desire
There
to
is so many things they
trailblaze,
want to
wasn't he?
tell on Penacony. This
I
is
don't think Misha has forgotten his
crazy
role as a
how
guide.
much
He
story they want
remembered
to
it,
tell
and
in
that's
one
why he
planet.
mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning.
There's so many
The one who
little things
brought our
going on
unconscious friend here
compared to
must have been
like
Misha.
Bellabong
If that's
and
the case,
Lawful.
we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Those two are like one big story that keep unfolding.
Sarcastic friend
But
who
this
says
one on
I always
Penacony,
take
there are
big
like
detours and end up back where I
three
started.
little story keep happening at the
Perhaps
same
that's
time.
what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy.
Alright, we back. I think you guys missed some lie, but it wasn't that important, so let's continue.
All I have for you.
My relatives
is a
just
story
pay a visit suddenly, so I had to stop
two gifts.
the stream for a bit. Now we back.
I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head.
The hat?
And
The hat
planted
that
a fanciful thought in
I
my
saw
mind.
on the internet, maybe?
Trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone.
Look like this is
Let's
gonna
make a
be another
decision.
long journey.
Although I don't think anyone will have
Okay,
any
this
objections.
2.2 is really big. Extremely big. Yeah, I will choose the tail brace.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
If there anything coming up again, I will end the stream and maybe I gonna record whatever left on my own and upload it on YouTube later. But for now, let's continue.
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Oh, okay, we're gonna learn about
Even
his
without me, you
backstory.
know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Aww.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Now we get the Falcon.
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor,
Alright,
I'll
we
do
got
the talking.
we gonna got our new mechanic for the train.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
Oh, a new navigator.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys
Wait,
lead to
is
the
that
stars.
a hat?
Even if I leave the Express,
I see.
our path of trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Micah.
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then.
No.
We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Oh, interesting.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax,
His
Gallagher.
art is really
I
cool.
just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the
And
Astral
a
Express.
reminder, this happened before they go meet with Sunday, okay? So you get the timeline correct. If you confused.
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
It's a will.
So I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course. You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass. So, your name should have been Compassy.
That less
and
cool.
the watchmaker is just a nameless.
Not that Clocky is cool, but
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
I can't run if you don't know. Rest under the moonlight.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
The expedition
Yeah,
never ends.
That's what I said.
The people need to rest.
So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been
Wait,
following you.
are we getting not Misha but Clocky as a
You're acting weird to
new
me.
member of the Express?
If you're
Really?
feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness.
Oh,
But
the hat.
ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore.
Aww.
Venturing even further.
Oh, this is cool.
The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Oh, Chipe. Do you see the legacy?
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
Oh.
If
Good.
that's the
Time
case,
to beat him up.
on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
You
If
sure?
you truly
Don't feel like he's
believe
gonna
in
play
Akabili's
fair.
path, then show me their courage and determination.
Okay. Switch. Yes. Ah, okay, let's trace. Let's test him out. Let's see, let's see. Feedback effect. Yeah. I kinda know what he does. Oh.
Please stay tuned. We need a strategy.
Okay.
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya. Oh.
Take your positions.
Okay, this should be able to
Dreams do
use.
come true.
Oh,
Your mood is set. Let the show begin.
It's time.
now we can break him.
That's all you
By
got?
the order
Let's
of the
see
10
how
will
much
execute
damage
the
he's gonna do.
Enemy data secure.
Oh god damn.
Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counter.
And I should use Tela first. I forgot about that.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Bye bye. That's really good. Okay. Switch. Let me see. I remove. Yeah, I already remove everything. Okay. I don't have to level. That is a good thing. What can you use? I have another one of these. I kind of want to use this one though, but we doesn't have another one. Let's just dance for now. Yeah, I do have some piece from Watchmaker Legacy for him. Not looking so well though. There should be some. Is there any level 15? Yeah, 6 speed. There is no speed here. Do. Okay, this one. This one and this one. 143. This need 145 with Luan Mei. You can reach that. Trace. Oh, I need to upgrade everything. I don't have material though. Well. Look like I'm not gonna use him then.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't ARC villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
He has something up there. I'm pretty sure.
Opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Well, we won't back down either.
Yeah, you're right.
Sadly, I can't use Tailblazer,
Lord Ravager of the Destruction.
the new one.
So a follower of the
You don't
Order
have
won't be a
material to
big
upgrade
deal.
everything.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is
They
far
try
more
to turn
complicated
the
than a simple
Stellaron
power
to
struggle.
Eon, right?
To secure Penacony's future,
Or they use Stellaron power to
fighting on the
revive
stage
Eon.
alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go fight Stellaron, and we go to fight family.
Before I left,
I got scared. I got scared. I thought it's bug again, and there gonna be no sound.
Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third
I wonder what
and
it will
final
happen.
death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible horrible form? Does that mean...
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Okay.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me.
Oh, the music.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
Oh.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Yeah, Braid really want that.
To live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon.
Aww.
I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Oh no, a billion dead. I don't like that.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim?
Maybe.
I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through,
oh no.
it ceases to exist.
Oh really?
Yeah. Not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn. Won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find
Is this
solace.
what they mean by we might
Remember how
lost
those idiots
someone?
cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer.
Aww.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
It's warm here, isn't it?
Is she eating peas?
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit
I feel like
is
Acheron
really
can't
juicy.
taste anything.
The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
Is your tongue okay?
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
Will they reveal
No,
who
I have
talking
a
to
companion.
Acheron? I wonder.
She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavili's.
Oh, nameless girl.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
Oh.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant
When are they gonna reveal is Evangeline dead or
only
not?
when I look at this vibrant red fire, do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
4 hours until Charmony Festival. I'll be back
Have
here.
you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit
I
system.
wonder if Boot Hill understand what
Silver
they're
Realm.
talking about right now.
It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient sworn disaster? Tazeront, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe. And it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy Forgarona. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
2?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony.
It should be just order, right?
Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Boo, now this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly.
Oh.
The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Damn, Dan Hung. 3 hours.
Are you the
And you really
only
don't
one
want me to
here,
play the game?
Ledger?
You really want me to watch the story until the end?
The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
Oh, the music.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her,
I'm gonna assume that the one who sing for the Charmony Festival gonna be the one who have to sacrifice themselves
Well,
and
the
remain
compromise
awake
came sooner
for
than
everyone else to
expected.
be asleep
Why?
for eternity, right?
you and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony
What
did.
justice?
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
This is such a big period until the boss fight. I hope it's gonna be a really fun boss fight. Oh.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light.
Huh?
My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
2 hours.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Look like Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I still wonder, should I try to build Harmony MC for the final boss fight?
0 points.
Watch your head. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
But if I do that, I need
Project
to build. I need to swap his gear with Ron May, I think. Unless I use both of them together. Let's try, why not, right?
Before our paths diverge,
It shouldn't be that hard, the boss
savor
fight,
the
I mean.
shared journey.
We don't have that. Yeah, let's upgrade whatever we can. The cheap one. Good thing I have some left over from building Sparkle. That should be enough for now. But the light cone. Sorry, Ron May, I need to take that. How many break right now? I want to reach 200 if possible. Yeah, let's take some of Ron May gear for now. That's fine. After all, we're gonna get 200. And we have enough speed. Okay, okay. Where is my break? This should be fine. Let's change this for something else. No. I think the MC should just use Dan from Ting Yun. Lyric should be fine. Yeah, both of them are fine. 150. I need to change everything back later. I haven't built Sure Yi yet, I think. Let's see. Yep. Topaz, maybe.
Looks like we're working together on this one. I suppose an extra pair of eyes?
Annabelle, and let's use, yeah. Okay, time for the action. Finally, after how long? 2 hours of prelude. Okay, we can't go in there.
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
There's so many mannequins. A chest. Let's do some puzzle first then. But this space is so quiet. Okay. Oh. How am I gonna do this? Almost there. This? Okay. Come out. Yay. Now, what do we do, sir? Again here, sir? Oh.
Yikes! They scared the life out of me! Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
But much behind you.
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Are these puppets part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
Oh, we go back out.
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
Maybe.
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
My apologies for the delay, March 7th.
You scared me! Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins. History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the eons. Within it, naturally, the future takes shape. Let us commence with the dawning of the world. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into picks, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun
there are a lot of
rose.
things to explore.
Strike the black keys,
and meet the chest.
rose. And so, the cycle of day and night.
Okay, let's try. Let's try the new team.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin! Still the same.
Grace and elegance.
So most of the enemy are weak to what?
Take your positions.
Wind. Maybe I should use Black Swan instead of Topaz. Maybe.
Let's improvise.
Sure, I'll play along.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Watch your head.
Yeah, sadly, we don't have anything to break the dog. But Topaz should work quite well with Aventurine, so let's just keep it like this for now. If I fail, I'm gonna change it later. But for now, it looks fine.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to...
Ooh. Ode to Prisoner.
Where are we now?
The atmosphere here.
Oh,
looks
damn, the
similar
music.
To Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities. This act is named Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expeditions. But now it looks like I'll be back behind bars again.
Okay, let's go then.
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start.
Sorry for interrupting, but I need to fight. Let's see how they do this on auto. Oh, those two only weak to fire. That's nice. Oh, they run away.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Dreams do come true.
All in. Let the show begin.
Let's improvise.
Go Nappy!
Let's see how auto just perform with this. I'm curious.
Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
I discovered scattered dim bubble. Activate that. Okay. Yep.
In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
When the surface reform moving will destroy. Yeah. And we got the shard back. Okay. Quite convenient.
We've shattered the cages and
It's
expelled
true
the
that
guards.
Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them truth. The 3 nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas,
Oh, I want to listen until the end before I start fighting, because
All
he gonna
will be swept
repeat that
away by the
dialogue
wind.
again if we initiate the fight before he finish.
He's playing the long game! Eternal.
Dreams do come true.
I can't tell which one is her damage, which one is the super break damage.
Existence is unity.
Let's improvise.
Stay away. All will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin!
Liquidation!
Okay, that's nice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
That's gonna get us a chest, but this shouldn't be the way to go. So where do we need to go?
Looks good.
Okay.
Let's build another prison. Not even
Once again, as Donna was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
I hope you
Alright, new enemy.
freedom on a scorched earth.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Hey! Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
Good question,
Not
Mark.
only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
Ooh, the music.
Grace and elegance.
The music.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Let's make that guy
Sure, I'll play
go down
along.
first.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. They'll catch up. All in.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
One moment. Nah. I really need this.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Easy, Numby. Go, Numby!
I hit the mark. Dreams do come true.
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation!
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated and established the Land of the Exiles. However, It appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part
Bad
is quite easy
movie.
to understand.
2-star
Anyway,
review.
we've arrived at the exit. Let's go. These puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be
Oh, I get
pronounced
that.
and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil.
Anything here?
That
A chest.
marked the
Nice.
third and fourth days.
Look, another frame.
Ooh. I don't know who that is. Act 2 or to Fu. Is it related to...
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for
How am I
power.
gonna get that thing?
Penacony.
Oh, easy. Ah, this one. Let's see.
Welcome to this mansion, dear.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each
over
harbored
there.
their own ambitions, leading to
So, go this
ceaseless
way.
conflict. The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa
My
family.
child, you did not serve the old
The
master.
leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head.
Okay, I am correct about that. Good God. Oh, I can't warp. Man. Okay, let's walk. Over there. Over there and up. Don't mind me.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dream.
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
Why do you need to speak like that, Marsh?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the land of the dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
Help.
Either I shall be my own master, or I shall return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances.
Do we have enough? Oh, okay. We don't have to use the item.
Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Okay, one moment. Let's grab this thing first. Get up.
I shall sing for my new master. Master!
Accountant.
Master.
Master.
Once.
Retainer.
My former master.
Master is no longer.
Advisor.
Master is no longer here.
Thank you, dear outsiders. My servants have regained their sanity. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return. It is through righteousness and unwavering support for one another that we shall attain true perfection. Cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Again. Immersive theater. The music.
Liquidation! The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Hedge your bets.
Grace and elegance.
Watch your head. Let's improvise.
Only 3,000. Not 30,000. Well. What is that? Take lightning at start each turn. Ah, so it's a unique debuff.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Stay in. Dreams do come true.
They'll risk.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Yeah. Oh, I thought we can hit that thing. Where are we going? Da?
They used the planetary rings to establish the law,
This
forging a
way.
code of conduct among the masses. A grand liar with
Hello.
There's more to life.
I should
Eternal.
bring. I really should bring LE attacker here.
Let's improvise.
So those guys recover break gate.
No dirty tricks, alright?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true.
Liquidation!
Oh,
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Riveter!
bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay. I know. Don't worry, Nambi.
Free stuff.
Oh, wrong one. I want to use Trailblazer. Get out. Alright, the last one before the boss, I think. Nah.
This guy is really
There's
into
a
these
chest over there.
puppets.
Ode to order. Okay. So now it's become under Oak family.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
So angelic.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you.
Which way?
And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Yeah, bye bye. I thought I can just trigger the switch. Man. Oh well.
Existence is unity.
Let's improvise.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Move. Well, we can do that off stream. I'm just gonna focus on finish the story for now.
Who should take responsibility for the people?
I don't have enough. Okay.
People lack foresight.
We will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
This is kind of long now, almost 3 hours of the stream already. Sorry, there's some interruption in between, but we will end this story tonight for sure.
We shall support one another, protect the weak, and standing against the mighty.
I know that go up there we're gonna get more reward. I don't think we need that, right?
Everything followed its course. We no longer have need for a king, for we have become king.
Move. Yeah, there is a chest over there, but I'm gonna miss that. Alright, last act.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
Uh-huh.
Farewell, former king.
Okay.
How did it go?
No. They got control.
You can't change them? What does that mean?
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Ah. Okay.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase.
Let's put it on auto for now.
No need to or seek my existence. For the contours of my mind shall
No dirty tricks, alright.
Effectless.
Dreams do
Nice.
come true.
Liquidation!
Watch your head.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
We'll catch up. Let's improvise.
Why only Trailblazer have a really big number for Super Break?
Bust.
Looks like it's gonna contribute to
Take it off.
break effect a lot in terms of increasing the damage. And I just realized that break effect, from what I learned, doesn't trigger form crit, right? It need only break effect and attack.
What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate.
Well, we should be fine. Topaz can do this.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward.
If not, I can bring
He wants to
Kafka
expel
or
the
Black
Harmony
Swan
and establish an
for dot
empire
damage.
based on the order.
Dot is really strong.
Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Alright. Is that too loud? I'm sorry. Okay, we saw this one from the trailer. Yeah, sorry if that is too loud.
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, On that day, all beings
I have to
united
say,
and cast
the
the
stage
Eon
is really
into the
cool.
abyss of oblivion.
This grand theater looks
With
totally
all those
different.
bird feather,
Power of the Order?
the backlight window,
Everyone, get ready.
the
This
organ
could be
maybe.
a tough battle.
Okay. First, I'm sorry that I just blast to your ear earlier. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that should be good enough. Ah. I don't think we need to change our party. This should work fine.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in the noise.
Why you want dead to the order? Isn't you from the order?
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
The very place where your scheme gets smashed to smithereen.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve
Also,
true
what
happiness
happened
in
to
a world
Will
like
right
that.
now?
They would
Is
just
he
be
with
toys for the
Robin?
Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight?
Okay, that
Are sinners
it's really
equal
loud.
to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Okay.
The Eon with great might, under the banner of the
Unmovable. Extra action can be checked every turn. Increase follow-up damage received. Oh, this is proof of depth. can become impartial. I don't know what that means.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
I hit the mark. No dirty tricks.
Effortless.
Some value, I suppose.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set.
Nice,
Let the
effortless.
show begin.
Damn, Adventuring is so good.
Low risk, high reward.
All in.
Oh, it's not. I thought
Grace and
Topaz
elegance.
gonna be able to use ultimate. Well, oh well.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Let's
It's
use
on
this.
me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
There's more to life.
These spots are quite tanky, if I have to say so
Every
myself.
petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Hello, don't worry. I'm already happy enough that you are here, Doodle. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Be fighting, I think, the almost final boss, right? After this gonna be the final act of the story. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Don't
How
miss
are
the
you
best
today?
timing for an attack.
This part of the story is so long, extremely long.
Dreams do come true.
Okay, we got
Let
debuff
evaluation
1.
begin.
All in.
Some value, I suppose.
We run out of the super break.
Easy, Numby. Go, Numby!
Go Nabi!
I hit the mark. No dirty. Watch your head. Dice have been cast.
This one maybe.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
There is 3 enemies, but we can just focus on one of them. That should be
Watch
easy.
your head.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
Grace and
Mood is
elegance.
set. Let the show begin.
Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Hedge your bet.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Yeah, we're just gonna focus on one
Let
enemy
evaluation begin. Go,
since
Numby!
they share the HP bar. Right.
There's more to every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Easy, Numby.
All in.
Trailblazer. Why are you like this?
Some value, I...
This again?
The dice have been cast.
Okay, this comes first.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Low risk, high reward. Liquidation!
Hedge your bets, huh?
Dreams do come true.
Every petal, all will be
Okay,
swept
not
away
me.
by the wind.
Do the honor and finish them off.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into
I
the
still
sun.
don't know why.
On
The
these
cutscene always has such a loud,
107,336 stones,
have the
the almighty and powerful
audio level
springs of
really
harmony
high.
are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus.
Alright. What can you do?
Lost souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment of
Every
the
time you
harmony.
break the layer enemy toughness, you
So
gain
the true purpose of the Charmony Festival
collective
is to
shield.
usurp it?
Can take damage on behalf of all allies. Oh, that is cool.
Eternal melody.
Oh. I forgot about turning
take
on
the lead.
this thing.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Wake up!
Noisy.
Rivet trip!
Noisy.
We almost break him already. I forgot
Play our
to
own.
use
Let the
this.
show begin.
Oh well.
Enjoying yourself?
Listen up.
They'll risk high reward.
Disorderly noise.
Watch your head.
Disorderly noise.
Sure, I'll play along. Huh?
Yep.
Disorderly noise.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Man, I should really bring Himiko here. Himiko gonna be so fine
The
against
dice
this
have been
enemy.
cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wake up!
Disorderly noise.
Feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the
Wise and receptive wands. Answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
Noisy.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Why is everybody silent?
Oh, where did I break everything? Oh well, well,
Let's play our
well.
own. Let the show begin.
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Huh?
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
They'll risk high reward.
Disorderly noise.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
Keep up with me.
The dice have been bust.
Alright.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Is that the end? That is really easy.
Time has come.
Yeah, of course they phase
Creation
2.
will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dan Heng?
Oh damn, they are here. And my ears is gone.
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
I feel like Sunday is a lot weaker than the trio before him.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
Why does that line sound so familiar? I don't remember anything.
Oh, not good. Try to remember. Your name is... All right. Stop joking around. The Lightning Lord may be all-powerful, but they're not going to cause sudden memory loss.
Aww.
I'm just glad you're okay.
What happened when I was out?
It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time. And then we returned to reality. Look, this is your room.
Okay.
Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing
So it's
matters
well,
with the General.
okay.
And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right. Come with me.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
Aww, where are you?
Voice. Is that Black Swan?
Where are you though? Oh, outside maybe?
Hey, where are you going?
One moment.
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed he was awake and wanted to check to see how he was doing.
Aww. Are you
Though
worried?
the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened. Thank you, Miss Black Swan.
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing
So,
something
what
like last time.
is the IPC doing right now? Are they here or not?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you were around, anyway.
Not when
Himeko
you
and
were
Mr. Yang are
around.
probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
Okay. Let's find our friend. Hello.
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
One peach soul gland? You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Fork, huh? Myself prefer spooning.
Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill, a Galaxy Ranger. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday. Which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees.
I feel like you did nothing though.
In the Xianzhou put it, right, Don Hung?
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing? And why would that lead you to the Express?
Good question. It's, who was it again? Don Hung. Do you remember?
Black Swan? What did you do to him? I don't know, man. You look kinda sus.
Oh, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall. Weird. My neurochip hasn't registered any malfunctions.
I can't seem to remember either.
You.
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant. Ain't gonna stop us from piecing together the story anyhow.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone. Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko.
Okay,
shall
so
we?
you have quite some time to
He's now a
conjure
minor
some
star
line.
in Penacony,
Black
and the
Swan.
entire hotel's concerned about his well-being.
Saving your
You're right.
your dan
Let's
partner.
head to the lobby then.
Oh, the IPC is actually here. Okay. So everyone come, but quite late.
Look, they're with
The general.
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without your efforts, this sweet dream paradise would have been claimed by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace. Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero.
Hello. Let me guess, you were thinking about me again?
If it isn't the galactic baseballer, a hero with unparalleled insight.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There is nothing wrong with him. He practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted,
Aww.
he could have easily taken us down, without so much as lifting a finger.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he now?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion.
Aww, just
This
cutting
move
tail.
effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs on both moral and rational grounds.
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
Given the General's invitation and
maybe
the
not.
matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept. However, if the IPC has
can you
any
ask if
reservations-
Evangeline still alive?
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so there's no reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Not to worry. Himiko and I will take care of things.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you, hmm? Will you join Welt and me? Or have you got other plans?
Don't know why, but something tells me I only have one real option here.
Good guess. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have
Okay, maybe that is Aventurine, I hope.
Allow me to lead them.
Oh, sorry.
The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone please, follow me.
We go down. So we need to go to the elevator, right? Or we can just warp. Yeah.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too.
Oh, our boy is still alive. Good,
The Intelligentsia
good,
Guild's Dr.
good.
Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
It's been
Hello,
a while,
friends.
my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lafu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
What about the Stellaron? What happened to it?
Now that's something.
So what in it for you guys?
To be honest, it does nothing to benefit the IPC. But it is extremely beneficial to the long-term development of the entire universe.
Aww.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr.
hello.
Skrulum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable. But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project.
Oh, is it the new Simi?
Intelligentsia
Maybe.
Guild as technological consultants in the research of the dreamscape and memory zone. so that...
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
I keep getting this feeling that this is too good to be true.
Agreed. It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane research. Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that he be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
1. What happened to
Peace is our
Stellaron?
greatest
2.
wish.
What happened to Firefly?
Beyond
3.
that,
Where is Loben?
We desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
Sometime
If that's
later.
the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, he and I will be waiting for you and March on the Express. Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's
see.
journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
Maybe. Let's go back.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
Oh, why are you two here?
Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? By show of hands.
Hold your
Why?
horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
Why are you on here? What incarnation are you guys doing here?
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express.
Oh, I welcome
around
that.
Personal reasons.
I
As
really
you all
welcome
may
that.
know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Well, she already deleted your
Miss March.
memories, some of them.
I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting.
So what's the next destination?
Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Wait.
A planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races
Oh,
reside
yeah,
there.
homeland of
Of course,
Mikhail.
it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today
Oh, we're
it's
gonna meet
celebrated as a
Argentine then.
planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Oh.
Ooh,
So which one are we
many
gonna go?
options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit. And then we'll put it to a vote.
Oh. Oh. Does this affect anything? Or we gonna got interrupt mid-flight again? So this is water planet, right? Water planet. This one is call for help. Let's go
Though
there.
the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
It sounds like they're in need of help,
Yes, I
right?
agree. As Nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
You and Dan Heng make good points. I'll throw in a vote for Edostar too.
If that's the general sentiment, then we should indeed investigate. I vote for Edostar too.
All votes for Edostar! Looks like we have a winner! Next up,
Is the option affect anything? Or Dan Heng gonna put out that dialogue and everyone gonna be convinced anyway.
Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
How about a
Speak
chat?
with my servant.
Over here.
Before that,
Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
let this trip be uneventful.
What's with you and always copying the way I talk? The last couple of trailblazing expeditions have been downright terrifying. It's about time we had some fun, cozy, and cute adventures for a change. Come on, start praying with me. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
Okay. Dan Heng, Boot Hill. Okay, let's talk to everyone.
For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths in quite some time.
It indeed be a while.
Perhaps the joy of reuniting after a long time can also be considered just another part of the trailblaze.
This time you must disembark with us when we reach our destination.
Got it.
Boot Hill.
This Astral Express
Why are
sure
you
is
here?
comfy. But I got one tiny problem with it.
He just
How come
appear
there
for
ain't no
like
potent
at most 10 minutes and become
I
a
can live
temporary
without
member.
malt juice.
Temporary
At least
passenger, yeah.
stock something else. Like that white gem. Common as dirt and not too pricey.
Is Himiko coffee not strong enough for you?
Oh, well, that's different kind of strong. All these years out in the wild, and now I'm.
If Boot Hill gonna join us, even
Gotta
though
say,
temporarily, that
quite
make
the
me want to roll for him more. Well, Himiko, and that's gonna be everyone.
You're fast becoming an excellent trailblazer. It's an honor to be able to watch you grow.
Yep, I'm super duper awesome.
Yes, you are. I've known many warriors in my time, and only a few achieve the kind of growth you have. Back home, where I'm from, you'd be rated at least an S tier.
Yay!
It's not
I don't
been easy
know
for
how
you these
strong is
past few
that in
days.
Honkai
You've
Impact.
earned some downtime. I'm looking forward to seeing how you'll perform on our next journey.
Come to think of it, this trip to Penacony was the first time we trailblazed together, wasn't it?
I'm so glad you are safe and sound, Himeko. Yeah, I hope we can do that together again someday.
Don't worry. We'll have plenty of time to spend together on the Express. So there'll definitely be more chances for adventures like this. Turn in early today. You've really been pushing yourself hard recently. If you don't take this chance to recharge, it could lead to long-term problems. It seems fine when you're young, but it's a different story as you age.
Well, I'm not even 1 year old yet, I think.
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
When the next survey comes, I will checking the too easy box again.
Oh.
Well, that's true. It's very
Such
easy.
Elusive emotions. I've never encountered memories quite like this before. It stirred my curiosity. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back.
Okay.
Oh?
I wasn't the one who broke it.
Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us, or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this porthole.
To help me see if I'm about to ascend with is why you want to collect my memory. You're making me blush.
How adorable. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
Ah. What does that mean?
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now.
Again.
Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune.
So you want to visit my room
How
at night?
about one fine night?
Okay.
I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a
Are you
cozy
flirting with me now?
dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi! Hello! Attention
Are you
all
listening, Pom Pom?
The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
For now?
That's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me.
Oh?
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions.
Okay.
You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
Okay, I will remember them then if you say it like
In
that.
the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and
this
those
is cool.
fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief.
Also, we don't know what
Babies are
Acheron
born
want to
as
give back to the
stars
Galaxy Ranger,
extinguish.
right?
The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Penacony Land of Dream. The end. Oh, thank you. Oh, last time in Lawful we don't have this. Okay, this is news. Why is full name? Why is your full name, Belt? Okay. Cameo appearance. Script supervisor Elio. Vaselina trainer Mikhail. Okay. May this journey lead us starward.
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you?
Oh, are we on the bed now?
Then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story.
Okay.
Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Is that alternate universe or something?
Don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here.
What are those two cards?
Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it?
Ooh.
Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out.
Oh, this is really cool.
When
Okay,
you
what are you
arrived at the
cooking right
Reverie
now?
Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The two cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you?
Yeah.
The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
This one...
Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never bestows its gaze upon anyone, and thus no one can truly possess
Actually, the
power
third
of
one.
Nihility? That's a very astute guess. But unfortunately, Acheron did progress further down the path of the Nihility, Her unwavering belief in liberating the world from the grasp of paths surpasses the capabilities of ordinary humans. I'll discard that incorrect answer for you. Take your time and think it through.
I want to
What is
to
the
select
fatal
everything that
variable?
is not the correct one. To listen to the dialogue, right? This?
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. Well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze. There's still one
Oh, is that the
thing
correct
that
one?
he shouldn't
Ah,
be
damn.
able to do. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So we start here again.
This way, darling.
Aww.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Deja vu is strong with this scene.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the
Holy.
collective will of over 100,000 Oak
I thought
family
we
members,
end.
and the
How
desires
long
of
is
everyone in Penacony
story
to
gonna
usurp
go?
the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning
That's
to
why I
drift
feel
away.
like the ending is quite anticlimactic. Okay. And now back to the beginning of the story.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and
Oh,
lives
so
happily
Black Swan
ever
and Boot Hill not gonna
I
brought
believe
out
what you
train for
experienced in
real.
the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
So we still have a fighting chance.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the harmonious choir through
And
the
that
Charmony
is why
Festival.
the fight is so easy.
As Donna
I
has
think.
thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up.
And on the night day... This is the start, right? Let me see. I don't know if this is the end or not. Anyway, gonna end is right here. It's really long right now. It's 4 hours already.
No.
Sorry.
Not
But we're
even your
gonna continue
clockwork will
this
do the trick.
next time. For now, I hope you have a
However,
good
there are
time
still
with
other
me.
things we can do.
And see you again.
Let's keep going.
He's just playing video game again. Alright, bye bye.